Well, I'll start off by saying this. Do not blame that game on the defense, okay? I don't care who you play, whether it's a high school team, a junior college team, a college team, much less an NFL team. When you turn the ball over 5 times, 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, 3 others in field position to set up touchdowns, you ain't going to beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody. All right? And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win again.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh my God.
What the hell's going on out here?
What the hell's going on out here? It turns out the city of Waynesboro wants me to be on the Historic Commission. Yeah, so we had some meetings and things and all that. So I've been a little bit busy today getting Christmas decorations and stuff. And I step away for a minute and all hell breaks loose because Dak Prescott haters and Mike McCarthy haters, they're going to unite because they might not be happy about what's going on right here, right now. Because let me give you a taste. Let's go through here. My quarterback, Dak Prescott. He had this to say about Mike McCarthy.
That I believe in him wholeheartedly. I don't want to necessarily get into the nuts and the screws of it all, obviously, but I think he definitely deserves a chance, another contract, and a chance to coach this team amongst and kind of, I guess you can say, more influence on his terms. Maybe be a good way to say it. But I wholeheartedly believe in him. The guys won a Super Bowl. I know Jerry's attested to that. There's not many guys or coaches who have done that, and to have one that can do it from experience, and I know how valuable he's been for me.
Absolutely.
That I believe in him wholeheartedly.
Okay, let's stop there for a second. Okay, wait. So hold on, y'all. Do you hear what he just said? Okay. He's gone on bat. Now we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out a lot of things. We're gonna find out, does Dak Prescott yield any power like Tony Romo, or is he just a hired hand? Your quarterback is. You heard what he just said. Mike McCarthy deserves another chance. Now we know Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott like each other. When we played Pittsburgh and we won that game. And that looks like a quality win right there. That looked like a quality win right now, that we were able to go to Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers because they look like they're one of the best teams in the AFC right now. Be that as it may, we know that Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy spent time together at Mike McCarthy's home in Pittsburgh, that they seem to be working well together, or at least they did last year. Now, you heard Dak Prescott go through and say he deserves another chance, he deserves another contract. But wait, did you get the other part of that? Did you get the other part? Let's play the other part of it again. Hold on. Let's do it again. Let's read between the lines.
That I believe in him wholeheartedly. I don't want to necessarily get into the nuts and the screws of it all, obviously, but
FYI, it's nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts. Screw is like a drywall screw that you screw into the wall. The nut and the bolt goes together. But be that as it may,
I think he definitely deserves a chance, another contract, and a chance to coach this team amongst and kind of, I guess you can say, more influence on his terms.
There it is. There it is. Jerry. More influence on this team. As in other words, Jerry Jones, get me a freaking offensive line. Get me a running game. Get me some other weapons. You can't look and say, Mike McCarthy, he looked at it on paper and said, oh, yeah, I'm happy. We don't want Derrick Henry. He don't fit what we want to do, which is winning. We don't want Derrick Henry. We want Zeke. I don't think that's how that went. You know, when Mike McCarthy, I'm sure Mike McCarthy wasn't the one that said, you know what? I don't want any other receivers like, I don't know, like DeAndre Hopkins or Devontae Adams. I'm okay with trading the number 2 for Mingo. I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm good with, letting go Dante Fowler, who I believe is close to leading the league in sacks right now, and Dorrance Armstrong, and, 7 other starters from last year, and only bringing in Eric Kendricks. I'm good with that, and if we don't win, fire me because I got everything I need. Dak Prescott is basically letting Jerry know, Jerry, you suck. You suck. Let Mike McCarthy do the cooking. Let Mike McCarthy do the cooking. Okay, let's listen to that one more time.
That I believe in him wholeheartedly. I don't want to necessarily get into the nuts and the screws of it all.
Bolts.
Obviously, but I think he definitely deserves a chance, another contract, and a chance to coach this team amongst and kind of, I guess you can say, more influence on his terms. Maybe be a good way to say it. But I wholeheartedly believe in him. The guys won a Super Bowl. I know Jerry's attested to that. There's not many guys or coaches who have done that, and to have one that can do it from experience, and I know how valuable he's been for me.
Absolutely.
Wow. So, good people. I know Dak Prescott haters out there, Mike McCarthy haters. You guys are bonding right now, okay? You're pissed off. You pissed off because you're like, we got to bring back Whack Dak. We got to bring back Whack. And you're going to tell me we're going to bring back, mentally challenged Mike? Oh, man, this team ain't about nothing. But no, here's what he's saying, okay? People, it's not rocket science. Dak Prescott loves the Dallas Cowboys, even though they don't love him. He wants to win a Super Bowl right here for the Dallas Cowboys. He recognizes us just making change for change's sake, when you can look around the league and see all these teams that have made changes, that are firing coaches left and right, teams that are trying to do this, that, and the other. I mean, look at Miami. Look at Miami. Their coaches out here, the players are like, this mother humper is out here shivering in the cold. Get rid of his ass. You look at teams out there like the Bears that had number 1 pick in the draft and got the highest prospect and stuff. They didn't fire the coach. You got coaches left and right that were thought to be great coaches. Doug Peterson, shoot, he had a number 1 pick quarterback, and he seems like he ain't done shit with them. And so you start looking and saying, how many of these guys are actually really successful? That maybe we look at this and say, we've done some pretty good things with 12-win teams without really filling out the roster. So Dak is literally saying, Jerry, let this guy cook. Let this guy cook. I agree with him. Give the man the tools that he needs to be successful. For those of you out there that's saying, well, Dak Prescott needs elite players to win, okay. I'm okay with that. Why don't we go get them? Why, are you saying you don't want to win a Super Bowl because we have we went out and got elite players? Is that what you're literally saying? After 30 years, you're literally saying that I don't care about winning if it's because we have elite players. Because we ain't had that many elite ones, and we ain't won shit. So maybe let's try that for once. Shout out to my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Way to go to try and help Mike McCarthy. Trolls, have at it. Peace out.